Today we're reacting to your gaming setups in our Discord, and we're giving them a rate 1 through 10. So let's get into the first one. This is Elliot. He's a 13-year-old out of Washington. His main game is Fortnite, City Skylines, Roblox, and Theme Park Tycoon. He built the setup to do homework and hang out with friends. It took him around 2 years to build this setup, and here's some of the things he uses in his setup. He afforded this setup from allowance by doing chores, and his dad helped him build the setup. And who inspired him was TechSource and GA. Cable management's a little alright. Oh, never mind. Could be a little better. It's in the middle of his living room or something. It's not bad. It's just in the middle of nowhere. And I think he's running it off of VivoBook. So I don't know how much performance he's really getting, to be honest. The Keychron keyboard is actually really nice though. Keychron Q3, I think it is. I'm not sure. But I would give this like a solid 6 out of 10. I think there's a lot of potential, but it's kind of hard when you're out in the middle of nowhere, like in your living room and stuff like that, to make a good setup like this. But yeah, overall, not bad. I think it's clean. So thank you for submitting. This is Arbuck. He's a 14-year-old from Kentucky, and he's in high school. Plays games like Gorilla Tag, Ghost of Tabor, Beat Saber, along with some normal games like Fortnite and Minecraft. He built my setup so he can make better videos on his YouTube channel. He got the PC for Christmas 2022, and he's been slowly building up the rest of the setup, then getting a desk for Christmas this year. Here are some of the name brands in here that he uses, and he afforded this setup by getting stuff for Christmas, birthday money, and money from his YouTube channel. His parents helped him build the desk and the PC. Honestly, this is pretty clean. Like, looking at this, you guys can't lie, this is pretty clean. The cable management could be a little better, right? But like, the lighting is really nice. New mouse pad, yeah, it could work. But overall, I think a monitor mount would really help. Also, getting a longer desk, since you have all this room, just get a bigger countertop and use the Alex drawers and make it a little wider so you have some more room here. But overall, this is really nice. I think for 13, right? For 14. For 14, this is actually really good. You have a lot of the essentials. I would have liked to see more personality, like on this slant roof. Maybe putting the cables behind the drawer on the right side would help too, like moving this over slightly and then just velcroing them together. You could get a mic arm as well, but overall this is really good, dude. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. This is Kumura setup, a 16-year-old from Washington State. She's 16 and she makes tech content while being a high schooler. W. Their main game is Fortnite, Val, and Sims 4. When quarantine came around, I started seeing more and more gaming setup content and got inspired to make my own. It started in 2019, so about 4 years ago. My last pick is 2019 setup. W. They afforded this setup by saving money from every holiday and babysitting. Damn. This setup is crazy. That was 2019. This is now, gang. Damn, what a come up. That's crazy. So looking at the setup, I mean, you've done a really good job at like defining the aesthetic though. The only thing I would recommend is a white boom arm if they make them. I know Elgato makes them now, I think. Maybe the white Low Pro would look really clean in this. The Fifine Go XLR thing, I really think you should move this over to this left side and raise his monitor up slightly if you can, because there's really, it seems like very unusable. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems very unusable there. But overall, this is like really insane come up. Like, look at this, before, after. Like that's a nuts come up right there. Looking back at this, I think this is a solid 10. I think the reason I voted this a 10 is the actual come up from, you know, before, after. This is Carson. He's a 14-year-old and he uses the setup to study, do work, and play games. He's located in South America, Arkansas. Game is Fortnite and Red Dead Redemption 2. He built the setup for looks and have a nice area while gaming. It took him all of 2023 to complete the setup, and here are some of the brand names he uses. He afforded this setup from birthday and Christmas money as well as allowances, and his mom mainly helped him build this setup. He was inspired by GutzyAiden, Vermax, and videos I've seen on TikTok. What do you guys think about this? Like, this is actually not bad. Very simple, very minimal. Could have used a little bit more personality, right? But super minimal. Very chill. Nice little spot. I think this is like a solid 7. A little solid 7. I'll take it. This is Marco, a 13-year-old from New York, and his main game is GTA 5. He built this setup because he's very obsessed with computers, and it took him around 2 years to fully build this setup. Here's some of the setup specs right here. Here's his PC specs, and his main source of setup accessories was an income was birthdays and Christmases. His dad helped him putting up the shelf, and his uncle helped him with the PC. Say less. Bro needs to activate Windows, brother. This would be really good if you just cable managed a little bit. Like, see all the cables here? There's ways to do this, and I've made a whole video cable managing. Actually, I have 3 videos now on different advice, but overall, I think that it has a lot of potential, and I do think all you have to do is cable manage, and it would fix a lot of these things. Could you see your cable management? Shh, we don't talk about mine. I'm making it worse so I can make another cable management video. Duh. I do think that the PC is great. I think you have a lot of potential. I don't like the RGB on this little shelf. Maybe focusing on some peripherals and stuff. stuff. Also activating Windows, you can get it for very cheap. I'm gonna give it a solid 6 out of 10. This is Liam. He's a 13-year-old and he mainly works for his dad and some other side hustles. He's located in North Carolina and his main games are Fortnite and Riders Republic. He built the setup from working with his dad on his side hustles and it took him around 1.5 years to get to this point. Here are some of the items in the setup and his dad helped him with his gaming setup. Bro's using the Temu version of my mouse pad, bro. There's not even the GA logo, bro. They literally just ripped my whole mouse pad. All right, cool. Look at that stitching issue. Oh man, crazy. Looking at this, dude, that's like the most depressing thing to see though, chat. When you see like your art that someone stole and then sells it, you know? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Anyway, looking at this setup, I mean, it's not bad. The Xbox is in a good spot. There's not a whole lot of personality, and I think you should do that as well. I'm gonna give it a solid 5 out of 10. This is Larcy. He's a 12-year-old out of Norway, and his main games is Fortnite and Call of Duty. He built a setup to play games, and it took him around 5 years to build this entire setup. And here are some of the brand names that he's worked on since then. He afforded this setup from Christmas, his birthday's money. All right, this guy's out of Norway too, so let's take a look. I love the left side how it was like decorated. I love how you cable managed a lot of the things. The PC's on the floor, good move for that. The pegboard on the right is great too. Honestly, the lighting's awesome too. I think you did a great job with the lighting in the setup. The one thing I'd recommend is maybe wall mount some, things here on the back to like add some more personality. But overall, this is really clean. I would honestly give this like a solid 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. I think it's great, dude. I don't really see anything else he could really improve besides the wall and the personality. So looks great. This is Miguel. He's 14 from Mexico, but he lives in Florida. He built this setup by himself and he got funds from lots of extra chore money and surviving on Christmas presents. It's taken him 5 years to get where this setup is now, starting from an Xbox One to PS4, now to his PC. He uses the setup to play Fortnite, Roblox, R6, and Minecraft. He also streams, plays basketball, and he does MMA. And he's also a clone enthusiast. The room is actually nice. See, I want to like maybe change the setups a little bit to show the rooms more. This is really clean. I like this. Look at that. The room is very personality driven. I love that you put this on both sides of the closet. I love that. Bro's a little shoe head too. Damn. What we got? Okay, buddy. Why are we putting Christmas lights around your entire bed? But I love the frame. I think it's kind of cool, actually. The race sim is interesting. Love that. Like, it's like you got all this personality around your whole room, right? But then look at your setup side. Because, like, the rest of the room, like, look at this. There's a bunch of personality here. There's all this personality there and there. Like, look at all that. But there's, like, nothing on the setup side. It's just, like, bare, you know? I recommend reorganizing your desk, maybe getting a bigger desk, adding some more personality, and that would really help out. But the room is really nice. I'm going to give the room an 8 out of 10 for the vibe, but I'm going to give the setup itself a 6.5. This is Peter, a 15-year-old male out of Germany. He's a student. He loves gaming and schoolwork, and his setup took him around 3 years to build entirely. Main games played on the setup are Warzone, Minecraft, Fortnite, GTA, and NFS. Here's his gear list right here. Kill manage is pretty good for the most part. Love the PC. PC looks really, really nice. Looking at this entire setup, I mean, it is actually beautiful. I love how you did the monitors. I think this one should be vertical in my opinion, but to each their own. The PC is really nice looking. I would have liked to see a bigger mouse pad since you have, there's all this desk room. I would have liked to see also some sort of way to mount your mic, because it seems like it's kind of just in the way on the desk, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe like a mic arm or something. Yeah, maybe more personality on the other sides of the walls, but what you have right here is really solid too. Like if I'm just looking at this, cable management is decent for the most part. Yeah, the PC's good, the setup's good. Want to see more personality, but man, this is beautiful. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of 10. If this video is at all helpful for you, make sure to subscribe and also watch this video next for more setup inspiration. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.